Hello people, this is Eric Cobra and this is Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition Blind. Last time we cleared the lake, the Major fled, we killed some bandits, ran around for a bit and found out that you do not want to mess with Druffalos. They are the worst. So let's go talk with Hawk, see if he can. Haven't I seen that thing before?
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
Right. Well, let's go. This will be interesting if nothing else. Obsidian. Well, at least I don't need a diamond pick to get it. Oh, could I examine that? Oh. I'll have to do that now, afterwards then. Huh. That's a statue. You have a big mustache.
Just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Toud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Happy to meet you, Stroud. So, can you help me make all of this make sense?
Most of you wardens disappear. Then I run into a darkspawn magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power.
Oh.
My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing, but I don't recall you telling me about all this.
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Could you... Is this calling controlling them?
You think Corypheus is using this calling to control the Grey Wardens?
Not precisely, your worship. The calling warns the Grey Warden that his time in this world grows short.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the Wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
You'd think they would find it suspicious that everybody just suddenly has to die.
That's what Corypheus wants.
Right, question time. So how would Corypheus go about doing this?
Is the calling they're hearing real? Or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The Wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
That's bad. How about you? Have you heard
You
it?
said all the wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
Fair enough.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
Glad to hear that. So, how could this possibly happen?
How can Corypheus make all these wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous.
That much is
He
obvious,
is a
yes.
magister, as well as a darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight.
That might be how he does
It
it.
affect the minds of wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
Well, they're getting desperate.
So the wardens are making some last desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me.
Wow.
Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Oh boy, we should... What, are they all going to kill themselves? Now let's investigate that thing. I'm curious. Banner of the Blind Men. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Men, notorious smugglers who were known to sell slaves to Tevinter. It is possible that the Grey Warden asked them politely to leave so that he could use the hideout, although the bloodstains on the wall suggest otherwise. Ooh. Regarding the calling, so many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it, how can we identify it, if we do not share it? The calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from Maker, then is this too not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts opened? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thought, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I found myself humming it aloud a few days past. Where once it intruded, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It calls around memories I hold dear, training with Zakella, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face the last time I saw her, and inserts myself into them so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of a presence watching and calling, had always been a part of what I remembered. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognize that our mind slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which will consume and destroy it. I must, I can. I'll tell the wardens tomorrow. I've seen their looks. I already know I suspect. I will heed the calling and go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, finding as the Grey Warden should. But if I am to die, after all I am given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? Can't see anything wrong with that. Oh, lag for some reason. Now it's doing it in this game. Let me guess, I have to restart Fraps? Yep, restarting Fraps worked. No idea why. Does it in random games, at random times, for random reasons. And at random intervals, with random frequency. Now it's doing it again. It's knowing us all hell, and it will go away randomly too. You entered into a random encounter. Low frame rate has appeared. It's gonna keep doing that. Is it? No? Yes? I'm just gonna keep restarting until it behaves. Now then, I say we go here. Hoof, horse. And off we go. Hey. Good for you. Now I can't ride up past the camp, so instead I probably have to keep... Is that red lyrium? Ah shit, that is red lyrium. That's not good. God damn, it pops up in the most random places. Oh great, that's more of it up here. That might explain why the red Templars are around here. Probably harvesting it. Glen Morgan Mine. Lovely. Right, well, despite the ill-boding presence of these things, I will claim this area in the... Where is it? Not a sword. Oh, there it is. Found you. The guide of Falon Din. Falon Din sought someone to be his messenger and companion. The wind was swift, but Falon Din refused to chain it. The people were loyal, but could not live without where Falon Din walked. Then the owl came to him and said, I am not cowed by darkness. Let me serve you who also has no fear of night. Falon Din accepted gladly and took the owl as his servant, who thereafter helped Falon Din guide the people through the passage of the veil. That is an owl. And that is Lack. Oh. And now the frame rate jumped into the high 30s. Why? Why? I don't know. Oh, it's up there. Lovely. There we go. Intense red lyrium. Oh boy. Better than the regular variant of red lyrium, I take it. There we go. It was slow without much difficulty. Right, so we have you now. Reveal to me your secrets. Okay. Yeah, okay, I know how to do this one. Bam! Constellation Chaos. Referred to as Chaos in common parlance, the constellation Chaos is thought to represent the old god Sassikel. Sorry. These stars have often been depicted as ill omens, thus in the Tower's Age, a movement within the canon sought to change the constellation to a representation of a doe. Because that would change it. If the stars really do affect you like that, you don't think just calling it something different will change. It did not gain traction. According to folklore, the priest behind the effort fell from a bridge and died shortly after Divine Joyce II made the decision against her. I maintain that this never actually happened and is nothing more than astrological superstition. From a study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Oran Petrarchius.
You're afraid. You don't have to be.
My dear Inquisitor, please restrain your pet demon. I do not want it addressing me.
I don't have a pet demon. I have an allied spirit. He's not hurting you.
He's
Would
not
you
doing any
like?
harm, Vivian.
It's a demon, darling. All it can do is harm.
Everything bright, roar of anger as the demon rears. No, I will not fall. No one will control me ever again. Flash of white as the world comes back, shaking, hollow, harrowed but smiling at Templars to show them I'm me. I am not like that. I can protect you. If Templars come for you, I will kill them.
Delightful.
Yes, very delightful. Considering we had to kill Templars on many occasions, and they will kill you on sight. You should be happy you have that protection. Okay, is it going to lag or is it not going to lag? Would you make up your mind? What am I going for anyway? Oh yes, the worm. Let's go deal with that. Wormhole. I get it. Iridium. Have I found iridium before? I can't remember. Maybe. Who cares? Is this leading me towards the wyvern?
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Bottle of Thetis, and even Zip Zip. Careful, this one's mean. Acid raised mean. Popular among highborn, wish to seem dangerous, but more at home grasped by the neck by those who actually are. Okay, yeah, I'm getting closer to the location. Is that the thing? Yep. Oh. It has kids. Cannot be contained.
I can't do this alone!
Are we damaging them at all? Okay. Would you two take some fucking drinks? Well, that didn't go as we desired. Hey, I'm leaving. Don't worry, I'm leaving. Won't be bothered by me. Not at all bothered by me. Don't worry, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'll be coming back for you one day. Don't worry. Right, not capable of taking on a weapon yet. Though I don't think we need to be much stronger to be capable of doing so. We did quite well, I must say. Right, is there anything else that we are lacking on this map? Well, we should go back and report, I guess. Yes.